producer of Encanto 2 has shared some exciting updates, hinting at different ways we can keep the world alive in the sequel. We've also got some intriguing theories about what might happen next with the Madrigal family. Let's dive into all of this so you're up to date on everything coming in Encanto 2. Producer Yvett Merino recently gave an update on Encanto 2. Since its 2021 release, Encanto has been a huge hit for Disney. Although it earned $257 million at the box office, its popularity skyrocketed after streaming, especially thanks to its catchy music. The film received critical acclaim, including an Academy Award nomination for Best Animated Feature, and its songs have become TikTok sensations, with characters featured in numerous cosplays and Halloween costumes. In an interview with The Direct, Merino shared some exciting news about a potential sequel. While she doesn't have any official updates just yet, she expressed enthusiasm about expanding the Encanto universe. She mentioned that they're keeping various ways to keep the world of Encanto vibrant and alive. Merino also hinted at some potential new developments, like a possible Encanto attraction at a Disney park. Here's what she had to say. We're still figuring out what that actually means, but we're thrilled by how Encanto has resonated with so many people. We're looking at different ways to keep the world alive. There's been some teasing about Encanto coming to one of the parks, and we love that. We're working closely with our publishing and consumer products teams to explore different ideas and ensure Encanto stays vibrant. While I don't have anything official to share right now, I'm passionate about the Encanto world and can't wait to see it grow with the company. So is Encanto 2 still a possibility? Despite the overwhelmingly positive response to the original film, there's been a mix of updates from the cast and creative team about a sequel. Lin-Manuel Miranda, the songwriter, has suggested that a sequel is a more matter of when than if, showing confidence in the future of Encanto. On the other hand, actors like John Leguizamo and Stephanie Beatriz, who voiced Bruno and Mirabel respectively, have been less certain but still hopeful about the prospect. While there's no official confirmation of a sequel yet, the original movie wrapped up its main story while leaving room for more exploration. The film concluded with Mirabel working to prevent the destruction of the Madrigal home, and after some conflict, the family comes together to rebuild and regain their powers. Encanto addressed themes of family, forgiveness, and healing, and while the story of the Madrigals felt complete, there are still potential storylines to explore, such as Mirabel possibly gaining powers or delving into events in the village before the movie's timeline. Although a sequel might not be in the immediate future, Disney hasn't forgotten about the magic of the Madrigal family and the enchantment they brought to audiences. With the latest update on Encanto 2, there's plenty of speculation about what's next for the Madrigal family. One intriguing theory is that Mirabel might follow in Abuela Alma's footsteps and become the new head of the family. This idea has gained traction since the film's release, and here's why. First off, Mirabel and Abuela are the only Madrigals without magical powers, which seems too significant to ignore. Both characters also play nurturing roles within the family despite their age differences and different positions. Additionally, Mirabel and Abuela are the only ones who can communicate with the casita. In the film, Alma's role is to protect the family, but when the magic falters, it's Mirabel who steps up to help restore everything. The detail of Mirabel placing the final doorknob on Casita is especially telling, as it symbolically suggests her future role. Looking ahead, Encanto 2 might explore Mirabel being named the new candle holder as a rite of passage. This could mean she either inherits the magical powers or gains them through unexpected means. Given Disney's penchant for dramatic twists, including heartbreaking character deaths, there's even speculation that Alma might not survive into the sequel. If Alma does meet a tragic end, it would pave the way for Mirabel to step into her role and continue the Madrigal legacy. Another popular theory floating around is that Mirabel might finally receive her own magical powers in Encanto 2. This would be a significant milestone for her character, as she would be entitled to her own room, which marks a major step in her journey. Some fans believe Mirabel might already possess abilities, with her deep love for her family and her connection with Casita being her natural born gifts. While that's a touching idea, it would be exciting to see Mirabel confirmed to have her own unique powers. Given that the Madrigal powers initially emerged following the death of a loved one, it's possible that another loss could trigger Mirabel's abilities. If Alma were to pass away, Mirabel could inherit her powers and take over Alma's room, symbolizing her new role. Alternatively, Mirabel might earn her powers through personal growth or a significant test of strength. Encanto 2 could feature Bruno's visions of a future where Mirabel finally receives a miracle. This could involve her completing a challenging task or embarking on a journey of self-discovery to unlock her powers. Maybe an ancient relic or family emblem would play a key role in this transformation. The brief glimpses of young Alma and her husband Pedro in Encanto left many fans wanting more, especially when it comes to Alma's early years as a mother. The film touches on how the Madrigal powers came to be and explain Alma's controlling and overprotective nature, primarily due to the tragic sacrifice of Abuelo Pedro. However, it skips over Alma's journey as a parent, which would be fascinating to explore further in Encanto 2. It would be incredible to dive deeper into Alma's experience of raising triplets on her own, showcasing her strength and resilience. This aspect of her life offers a unique perspective that is rarely seen in animated films, providing an important representation of the single mom experience. The sequel could explore Alma adjusting to her new life in a magical house after Pedro's passing, as well as the dynamics of raising Julieta, Pepa, and Bruno as they discover their own magical abilities. Fans might also get to witness the very first candle lighting ceremony, adding a rich layer to the Madrigal family's backstory and offering a deeper connection to the origins of their powers. Encanto 2 might take a page from other Disney animated sequels like Mulan 2 and feature an elaborate wedding between Dolores and Mariano. Throughout the original film, Dolores has to hide her feelings for Mariano due to his engagement to Isabella. However, by the end of the movie, Dolores gets a chance for redemption, and the two are seen walking off together discussing marriage. By the time of the sequel, Dolores and Mariano would have had plenty of time to plan their wedding. It would be delightful to see the Madrigals all dressed up and celebrating love with their village. The film could showcase the traditional elements of a Colombian wedding, while infusing it with Madrigal magic. For instance, Isabella might transform the venue with her signature floral creations. Dolores and Mariano's wedding would provide another opportunity for Encanto to explore and celebrate Colombian culture, which was a big part of what made the first film so beloved. Encanto centered around family love and Mirabel's personal growth, which made the absence of a villain feel quite refreshing. However, introducing a villain in Encanto 2 could add an interesting dynamic to the Madrigal's vibrant world, especially if the family had to band together to confront this new threat. There are several intriguing ways a villain could be incorporated into Encanto 2. One possibility is introducing a disgruntled villager who holds a grudge against the Madrigals. This character could try to turn the rest of the village against the family, creating a personal and community-based conflict. Another option is a rival with magic powers. This antagonist could also have received a miracle but chose to use their abilities for selfish purposes. The idea that the Madrigals aren't the only ones with gifts could set up a compelling storyline and offer potential for future sequels, expanding on the magical world introduced in the original film. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.